welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you some more Batman black and white minifigures from DC Collectibles. So the first set that we did, John had won in a contest.
Yes.
And then DC Collectibles sent us this set to add to our collection. So we want to say a great big thank you to DC Collectibles for sending this to us to share with you. So this is Series 3.
Yeah.
We showed Series 2 last time, so this is Series 3. And there's 4 series, you say now?
Yeah, if you look on the back, it has Series 4, which has some really cool ones too.
So it sounds like they're going to just keep up with the series. Like they're going to keep going. Yeah, so I think it's not like ended. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So for this series, looks like we're gonna have
lots of Batmans.
Yes, looks like is that 6 Batmans and 1 Joker?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Joker's a little outnumbered.
He is just slightly outnumbered, and he can't only take on 1 Batman, so now he's got to take on 6. So let me see on the back. There we go. So this one. Mm-hmm. So the names are.
Yeah. So these are different. The like if I don't know if you didn't see the other. Yeah, if you didn't see the other video, these are the different interpretations by different artists in that Batman black and white comic series.
Okay, so we have.
So you have Dustin. I'm not sure how you say that.
Nugent.
Sounds good. Mike Mignola, Jim Lee, who is the big man at DC right now.
Of course.
Andy Kubert. Joker is by Jim Lee as well. Sean Cheeks Galloway. And this is the Batman Arkham Asylum. So it's not really an artist, but it's from the video game. So it's
there we go. You were just
how
showing
he looked from the video game.
Very cool. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get these out of the package so we can give you a closer look of all their details. We'll be right back. Okay, and here they are. They're out of their box. We're going to go in order here. So...
Yeah, so this is the Dustin...
Probably
Nugent?
The G is probably silent. Well, what... Let's say new...
N-G-U-Y-E-N.
Okay, yeah. Very cool. Look at this. The cape is all flared out. That's really cool. That's definitely... the base of it is definitely very artistic because I don't remember seeing anybody else have that base. Here's
it is a very cool... very cool pose. I like that.
Yeah. He's kind of in motion. Excuse me. And his belt looks really cool, as well as the bat on his chest. I like his facial. Yeah,
that was one thing I noticed. It was like this whole set is all like if you I mean now they're different. You know, this one's got the thick one, and this one's got like but like none of them have the yellow.
Oh yeah, around it. Yeah.
Like they're all, I'm guessing, like older. This is the Mike Mignola.
Okay. And he's got a thicker belt. He's got a very straight cape with a little flare out at the bottom here. That reminds me of Addams Family. I don't know, the little... or her dress, or does that. Anyway, that's very cool. So I like the shading on this part of it. Mm-hmm. The shading for his... but he definitely has no shoulders. Like, he's moping.
Well, it's funny because, like, it's obviously... it's supposed to be a person, but you almost, I guess, kind of like the whole, Batman being strong, whatever. It almost kind of looks like rock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like always chiseled and, it has an interesting...
But he has no shoulders. That's a little bit of a different look.
Yeah.
And then this one...
This is Jim Lee.
He's got very broad shoulders, very tiny waist. Oh, yeah. So you'd have to definitely see the size difference in all of them.
Yeah.
The bat looks different significantly. More in flight or, thinned out.
Yeah, I think a lot of the artists like to take, just kind of like give their own little
twist to the bat.
To the bat.
I like his cape. Very, very cool. Looks like it might have a hood there. I mean, a extra kind of a flap there or something, or extra material. And then his thighs, or what do you call that, upper leg, are very, very muscular, to whereas his ankle, comes down to a very smaller ankle. And, look at his fists are clenched, but very cool. Like his face as well.
Jim Lee was one of the guys I really liked.
And this guy.
This is Andy Kubert.
Andy Kubert, and he's got a very thick bat right here.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen that style before.
He's like a big bat.
He's definitely like Batman Swallowed the Hulk or something.
Yeah.
Or the Thing, or
it almost reminds me of the the Frank Miller look of like
Ooh,
where
look at the
Batman's
back.
very big and hulking kind of.
Overpowering. So, it looks like bat wings back here. So
Yeah.
I really like this cape.
Yeah, I really
I've
like
never
the way
seen
they
the
did the
cape
cape.
done like that
It's
before.
almost kind of like it's like kind of folded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His
back on
wings are
itself.
kind of like folded back. Very cool. It definitely looks much more like wings than any other cape I've seen. He's got his.
Well, you can,
his
like,
looks
almost,
like
like-
a Thanos fist.
Yeah, I was just gonna, you can almost like imagine there's like some poor little robber or whatever down here that he's just glaring at.
Or he's like, "Hey, I got something under my nails."
Yeah.
Very cool. So there's his facial sculpt. He's a really cool looking one. And he just has the base on the one foot right there. Sorry. There you go. Sorry, Batman. Alright, and then the Joker.
And the
which
Joker is
super
also
duper
by
slim.
Jim Lee.
And he reminds me of like Jack Skellington type
Yeah.
body type. And so he's got his revolver. And pinky out. Pinky out when you got your revolver. His glove hands. Look at his face. Very, very, very pronounced chin. Definitely very cool looking Joker. Very cool. He's got his flower, signature flower, and bow tie. I like this. And let's take a look at the tails back here. Very cool. So it's definitely interesting to see Joker. Oh, look at his tips of his toes.
Yeah.
He's got elf shoes. It's definitely different to see Joker in black and white because he's
Yeah.
such a colorful character. Yeah. All right, and then this one is
Sean Cheeks Galloway.
Sean Cheeks Galloway. He has a definitely different look to the bat on there. His cape is the most, covers the shoulders the most, and is the flat, comes down flat
Yeah.
and across there, as well as the back. It's like a flat piece of material, very straight here. No, not a lot of,
And most of them are
folds in
like
it.
the capes are shorter. Like
Yes,
they
he
don't actually
definitely
hit the
has a
ground
very,
as he comes down.
very long cape, except for the one that splays out down there
Yeah.
too. But this one's definitely wider, and that's kind of cool. That reminds me of like pow, bang.
Yeah.
Very cool, and he has very big forearms.
Yeah.
And,
And his feet are like
And his feet,
oversized, too,
yeah. So this is reversed
he's
because
kind
his
of like
quads.
more stylized.
Right, he's definitely reversed of the other one. This reminds me of, oh gosh, I don't know those figures, but the figures where they are like that, where the feet are much bigger so they can stand and be sturdy.
Yeah, like
Very cool.
like Rescue Heroes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And his belt is definitely very cool. And look how they did, it's kind of cool how they chisel his chest in different ways. Alright, and the last one
And that
is...
is the Arkham Asylum video game
I
version.
definitely recognize this now that you say that, because look at the giant ears. The
Yeah.
giant bat ears. I love the facial
That's another
sculpt.
thing that seems like the different artists.
Do different things with
Yeah,
the...
sometimes they're really tall, sometimes they're like barely there, sometimes
Yeah.
it's
That's another
interesting
thing
what
they take their own twist on. He's got his batarang in his hand. None of the others are holding the batarang. He's got the spikes on here, which one other one over there had that. I think in the other series we had more spikes on there. And here's how the cape is for this one. It kind of comes down and then whooshes out. This one looks kind of like it's blowing in the wind, but it looks a little bit more realistic since it's not like perfectly grooves, you know? It kind of looks a little more like he didn't have time to iron it. But, but I look at his boots too. There's more detail to the boots on this
the
one.
video game was definitely an interesting take on the...
And his belt
on the
looks
look.
really cool, yeah. Very awesome. Alright, so go ahead and tell me which one's your favorite. I probably already know.
I don't know if I could go with just one, but if I did two, it would
Okay.
probably be the Arkham game and Jim Lee.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to choose those two, and I choose those two as well. I don't know if it's just because they're most familiar, but yeah, I do like the style of those. I do like his chunky little feet. I think
Yeah.
that's a really cool take on it. That reminds me of, like, I don't know, it definitely has a good vibe for me, like a, not so, like a playful Batman.
Right, yeah.
Should I say. But Joker looks pretty cool himself. So we want to say another great big thank you to DC Collectibles for sending these to us to share with you. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, tell a friend, and we will see you next time.